Marilyn Mason. Good evening, Mrs. M. Hello, how are you? I'm just up. I'll be with you 1 minute. How are you, Mrs. M? How's the Grim? Is he behaving himself? Samuel Smith. Good evening, my friend. How are you, Samuel? Mr. Grim is in the shower. Samuel Smith is good. Good to hear. How's the weather? It's not great. Vern. Good evening, Vern. How is the favourite to doing? Very good, Vern. Thank you for asking. How are you? Glad it is all over and done with, in a way. Okay. Is that better? Yeah, glad it's all over and done with. Been a fantastic experience, I've got to say. Been amazing. We've got Barnabas Junction. Good evening, GAC. And Mr. Grim, who was in the shower 2 seconds ago, so he's probably starkers, dripping with excitement. Or dripping because he's just got out the shower, I hope. Anyway, good evening, Mr. Grim. Right, I suppose we should get a train going, shouldn't we? Should we go for a tug? Well, not literally, Grim. I mean, a class 60. How's about this little beauty? I've got it running. Or shall I say I had it running? We have got Mr. 156 Andrew, aka the Shortbread Express. Good evening, Andrew. How are you, mates? So yeah, it has been running like a dream. However, I said that last time I was in the shed, and I realised I shouldn't have said that. Barnabas Junction, yes. Pardon? All right, that doesn't sound good. The tug is running. However, it sounds like it needs a bit of lubrication. Yeah, that needs oil in that. Or maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone, I think. Till gonna have to catch up with Jason at some point, and you can show me how to care for them. Because obviously that needs a bit of care. All right, so like I said, probably best you check this out before you come on air. All right, let's go for the 125. I've got some coaches for it as well. I just need either a dummy or a power car for the rear. But I have got 3 coaches for it. I've got first class and two third class, second class, whatever. Cheap seats. But I'm not going to put them on just yet until it's been running a little bit. Show us your academy award. So I have got something from the play. I've got quite a few things from the play that I'm going to show you. Last night was the last night. We did 2 yesterday. We did a matinee and the evening one. It was quite surreal doing that last one last night. It was after all that effort and all that energy that everyone's given it over the last 2 months. It's like, is that it? What do we do now? It's all over. It's done. We go back to normal life, and it's like, what's normal life? Jason, when is the shed warming party? I'm hearing you, Jason. That is a good shout. I do believe I'm in work next Sunday. Trevor, you attending the Alsager exhibition 9th and 10th of November. Let me check my work schedule because I don't know. It's on my phone and I'm using phone for StreamYard. We are in the shed. We are in the man cave. Let's switch on. What's underneath it? Let there be a light. So, what's everybody been up to? What do we know? Obviously, a certain football team, well, have just won a game against a Cockney's team, which I'm rather happy about. So yeah, as you can see, the 1-2-5 is running rather lovely. Again, that sounds like it's probably in need a bit of TLC. Yeah, it's still running better than the 60 was anyway. Jason says free entry, that's a word. Free entry for Model Railway. Hey, well, I'm now a Model Railway YouTuber. Does that means me, Jason? Yeah. I'm not just one of these Wally brains that stands on a platform. Although I've not done that for a while, but I am going to be going back out this week. Sorry to say. Do apologise for that, but I will be doing it. Hopefully we get this storm out of the way tonight and tomorrow, and then Tuesday's looking like the day. Mick92, good evening, folks. YNW, I'm with you on that one all the way, Mick. Yeah, well, I've just answered that verb. Any streams on Acton Bridge soon? Yeah. Plays over, and so yeah, I'm going to be getting back to that as well. Mr. Stubbs, Mr. Grimm has just told me he's left you a voice note. I would be worried. I'm always excited for Craig. Always. Smallwood Junction, good evening to you. Right, so. This is a hanky, but it's not any hanky. This is the prop, or one of the props that I had from the show. It was in my waistcoat pocket, and the opening scene was where I came in. It had been raining, and I'm there dabbing the rain. So sentimental hanky, that is. So I'm keeping that. The script from my first play. Signed by, with the cast. They all signed it for me yesterday before our last show, and I refused to read it until I come home, and I still couldn't read it because I was a little bit emotional last night. So I got my son, my wife, and his girlfriend. I got them all to read it, and it was some nice messages from them. I was really pleased about that. And then the director gave us all one of these. So, obviously, for those that haven't seen the play, it's just a drawing of a man. Well, it's not. It's actually, well, it is, but it's actually from the play, and it's all like a centerpiece to the play. So this is Captain Alvin. He's dead. He's out the way. But it's his sordid past that the play is
pretty much focused on, and the legacy that he's left behind, or the ghost that he's left behind. So he's put that together with a little personal note to me. So that's very sentimental as well. And then I thought it was rather cute. Little star. So I said that is getting hung in the shed, and it will always stay there. Oh shit! I dropped it. Wow. Well, it's not going to last long if I keep doing things like that. Right, don't touch anything, Trevor. You're breaking everything you touch. Dare you reenact a line from the play on screen now? I'm not sure I'm allowed to, you know, for copyright reasons, because I did ask if there's any bits of it that we can record that I can actually put out and what have you, and I was told no. So I'm not actually sure that I might get shouted at for that. I'll ask, right? And if I can, then I'll do one next week. We've got Ralph. Good evening, Ralph. How are you, mate? Layout's looking great. Thanks to you, Ralph. Hope you're okay. Any pictures of you in your costume, says Bird? Yeah, there is. I don't know if I put them on my community centre. They're on my Facebook. I'll put some on the community centre after. Unless Jason's got any. You want to share some now, Jace? Nafwich Model Railway. Nafwich. I live in Nafwich. I live in Rudheath. My Engage layout is loosely based on Northwich when it had a turntable and the shed. I called it Nafwich, laugh out loud. I've seen pictures of the turntable. That is going back a long way, that, isn't it? But yeah, great name, that is Nafwich. Love it. Everything. Yeah, that really does sum up our town, doesn't it? Hereford Martin, falling star, absolutely. I rose and fell pretty quickly there, didn't I? Daz Faulkner, good evening to you. Daz, how are you? Thanks for coming. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have to be careful with that stuff. Oh, have you seen in the background what my wife got me last week? How cool is that? That's actually a metal back with like a glass front. So putting that up on the wall, well, you've just seen how I put the star up. I was pretty scared of doing that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. She actually thought that I had ordered that, put that in her Amazon basket. And I said no. I said because I would not have gone for that sort of local. I would have definitely gone for a Deltic or the Scotsman or something. Definitely would have kept it in the UK. Anyway. But yeah, I was well touched when she got me that. We've got some other stuff in here as well. I've now completed my Only Fools and Horses collection. Getting hold of Del Boy was a nightmare, but I've got him. And the hills. The hills are almost done, just ready for some static grassing and treeing. So I've used paper mache and then I've just given it a quick coat over with filler just to give it that hardness on top. So what I want on the back embankment, you might be able to see it. See where the Drax trains are here? I stand out the way. Also, we'll turn the camera on. That might help a bit, mightn't it? So this is what I built about 2 years ago. This section here, that's built on a shelf. So I put that in, put the embankments in. This is just going to be like a mountain forest. So I just want loads of tall pines and going across the back there. I want all this area static grass. That's going to have to be a job for Jason. That I'm going to have to hire him one weekend. Get that done. The road coming from the tunnel there is going to carry on going round there. But I've no trains going through tunnels and everything, just a road, that's it. And then in the back area here, I want some sort of like dock area at the front. That's why I've not finished the baseboards off. I thought I'll leave that. Some sort of dock area there. Yard, works. And then here, when I finally get my double controller, because I've got 3 lines, but I can only have 1 line active at any time. So when I finally get a double controller, that's where this area here is going to be like the command center or the control center. But ideally, I want one of them flat panel ones, but I've been told the Gagemaster ones don't come with lifetime warranties, whereas the cased ones do. So that says to me that Gagemaster don't really trust their product that well. But yeah, the flat panel ones do look a lot neater, don't they? So, technical people. Oh, we've got more people joining. We've got said hello to Mick, Andrew, Daz. We've got Trace Party with Dan. Is that Engage? It is Dan. It is Engage. Anyway, thanks for coming. How are you, mate? TMT. Oh, not allowed to say that. Trains and more. I'm going to be back at Axon Bridge this week, mate. 100% back at Axon Bridge. My evenings are back to belong to me again. So yeah, I'll be hopefully. No, I will. I'll be out this week. Smallwood Junction, hello to you. So yes, I need to show you something. So spirit level. You're probably all familiar more than what I am with how to use one of these. But everywhere where I put it, every angle, I know you can't see it, but trust me, everywhere I put this, the bubble, unless it's a faulty bubble, because I know you can get faulty bubbles, the bubble is in the middle, right? So every single bit about this baseboard is where it needs to be, and it's where it was when I first built it. All the gaps where the boards join are still exactly where they were when I built it. Every single bit of track is where I laid it, except, and we're going to go hands-free mode for this. So I do apologise, except for these 3 corner pieces here. They've all just those 3 sections there. All they've done is just raised every single one of them. So yeah, you probably can't really tell. They get lower. Yeah, you can see that the inner circles that's showing up all right on the camera. Rails have come away from the sleepers there, as you can see there. It's raised there. So yeah, everywhere is where it was when I built it, except for that. So what causes that? Now, obviously, I know we've gone, temperatures have changed, it's gone a lot damper, but this shed is fully insulated. It's not cold in here. It's just nice. So it's got to be weather, got to be. But why only in one section? That's what I don't understand. That's what's confused me. So we're gonna have to have I need somebody to. Yeah, Craig's saying the same, heat expansion. I thought that the wood has probably absorbed some moisture. Could be. Alan Wynn, good evening to you. How are you, Alan? How are you feeling? I know you've not been well recently. Good to see you, mate. I do hope you're feeling a lot better. Yeah, Jason. Sorry, Craig. I thought heat and expansion. There's another word for you that you didn't know existed. I thought heat and expansion, but why would it only be in one section? Is it by any chance the area closest to the door? Jason, you're absolutely right. It is, you know. And the door's not insulated. Problem solved, I think, there. Do you know what? I never actually thought of that, but it is. It is the closest section to the door. Right. I think I've got something to look at there then, haven't I? I have been saying, though, to myself, I need to get that door sorted out. Have you put expansion joints between the joints, says Martin? I have. Jason said to me that you want literally a gap, probably the size of 2 playing cards. I'm sure it was 2 playing cards, he said. Well, that's what I've used anyway. Literally, all my gaps on every single joint is literally the gap of 2 playing cards. But even where I put the ballast down as well, it was flush, it was perfect, but the ballast has slightly rose along the joint and it's cracked as well. So there is some sort of movement there. Something has happened, but it looks like that front door could be the issue. So until I sort that out, there's probably no point in me ripping that track up and relaying it. Because I was going to pull all 3 sections out and redo it. So for now, probably leave it. Now, Model Railway, I'm Lee. Recent one, damp weather has caused it. 2 playing cards or a plastic debit card. Alan, is the shed? It is a new build. It is. It's a brand spanker. It was built in the summer by me, so that might have something to do with it. Oh, Alan, have you seen? Look what I've got, Alan. That is last year's Christmas present from Mr. and Mrs. W. Well, it's one of them. I've still got the stones, but I'm undecided where to put them yet. But yeah, that picture of the Scotsman, it's easy for me to say. That picture of the Scotsman there, definitely a centerpiece of my back wall. Speaking of Scotsman, I'm going to be brave. I've not run him for about 2 weeks. So this might be a bit painful, mightn't it? Come on, Scotty, don't let me down, lad. And he's a noisy one as well. Oh, he was. He's not going to get quieter, is he? Only noisier. Right. Oh, it's gone a centimetre. 5. Oh. Coming around the back. Through the point, over the messy corner. And round for that one. Yes, Scotty saved the day there. Clyde Station, good evening to you. Thanks for coming. How are you, mates? It probably won't increase anymore. The wood will have now expanded to its max. In the warmer months, it'll probably be used to shrink a little bit. So you think I might be all right then? Okay. Interesting. Jason, I'm looking forward to an invite. Yeah. Well, I do actually intend to get some of my closest YouTube friends down. So if you are around this area, obviously Craig is on the other side of the country, so it'll be difficult for him. But yeah, Jason definitely. And we're going to have Amy up here one night as well. She said to me a couple of weeks ago that she'll come down for a night. Jason's going to be bringing some scenics. Excellent. And have a look at the do a little bit of servicing with me as well. Show me how to give him a bit of TLC. Although the Flying Scotsman, considering she's not run for a while, running super smoothly, that is on 50% power. Don't really need to go any more on that. Seems to be pulling itself quite freely there. So I'm happy with that. Maybe try loosening the screws holding the framework together. Might drop back down. Nothing's moved with the framework and the baseboards. They are exactly where they were when I put them up, and they are literally solid. I'm not going to demonstrate it, but I do believe that I could actually sit on one of these. That's how solid they are. Although I'm not going to try it out because I'm only 90% confident on that one. Jason, I have a tub full of N-gauge conifer trees you can have. Jason, wow, nice one. Cheers, mate. Wow, yeah, cool, nice one. That'll do for that. That'll be perfect for that. The Shortbread Express, a reminder. Yeah, well, when you get yourself down to Crewe, Mr. Shortbread Express, you give me a shout, pal, and we'll get you up here as well. So obviously, if you go into Crewe, you'll be seeing Jason first. And once you're finished with him, get yourself down here, mate. Not a problem. Rob says he's got no steams. Yes, you are just dirty diesel, no kettles. Is your clock wrong? Yeah, it is. It needs a battery. Vern needs a battery. It would release expansion tension. I'll give it a try. I will give it a try. Just close the cushion together. It's just weird how it's just done it in that one section. And like Jason said, with it being right next to the door, it does make sense, doesn't it? But yeah, I'll give it a try. Yeah, definitely. I need a big bag of shortbread. Yes, you will. You'll need a suitcase full of it. Moneybrook Junction, good evening to you. How are you both? Thanks for coming. Come in, Lisa, drop in when we come up to see Alan. You certainly can. We'll sort something out there, guys. We will sort something out, of course. But yeah, that is my plan anyway. Going forward, we're going to be when I'm off work on Sundays. We are going to be having a Sunday in the shed with special people. Well, I'll say special people. People that can. Obviously, I don't want you travelling up from the other side of the country just to come and sit in there. Not that you would, but you never know. Someone might. Moneybrook Junction, be there about half an hour. I did say hello. Be there in about half an hour. Yeah, we'll get something sorted there. Shortbread, that is an idea for the meet and greet in Alsager. So when we get to Alsager then, if I'm coming, it all depends on, I don't know my rotor off without looking at it. But yeah, if we're coming, I'm going to have to bring a big thermos full of tea so we can have some shortbread with tea. Shall we put something on the back of Scotty, as it seems to be pulling rather smoothly? So that corner, because the way the tracks are pulled up, the shorter coaches like the Mark Ones, obviously the hoppers and everything, they uncouple. But the longer ones, so obviously you wouldn't see an intercity coach on the Flying Scotsman. However, I'm not normal. So today you are. I'm scared now. Oh, it survived. 1 move complete. Seven. Yeah. I'm scared with one, Craig. Not gonna lie. All right, so one coach has had 2 laps successfully. Let's get another one on. I've got 3 of these intercities, and I've got 3 Virgins. 1 Mark II Virgin and 2 Mark III. I don't think that wouldn't be unheard of, would it? Back in Virgin days, mixing Mark IIs and IIIs, or would it? Jason's just sent me the Al Sage of details. Cheers, mate. I'll have a look at that later on tonight. Yeah, that's survived 2 laps. Trevor, not normal? I don't believe it, says Vern. Yeah, correct there. Oh, Vern. So, I've been asked to do a play, right? And the part is a small part. However, I have to speak in a foreign language. Sorry, accent. You may have heard of it. It's called American. Where's the best place to learn the American accent? Don't say watching films or anything like that. There must be a way where you can have like tutorials or techniques or something like that. I suppose it would help what part of America it is as well, wouldn't it? Because America's a bit like the UK. It's got loads of accents. However, America's a massive country, so you'd expect it to have loads of accents, not like us. But yeah, I need to learn an American accent. I struggle with English, to be fair. Andrew says, technically the Flying Scotsman is an intercity steam train. Okay, so there we go. Technically, I am being normal. But yeah, that seems to be that's pulling quite smoothly there, really, isn't it? That's on 40% power as well. So when I was sending it round about 10 minutes ago to warm up, it was on 50. Should we go down a little bit? No, we don't want to 10 feet, do we? Let's leave it. Let's leave it going. Back in its heyday, how many coaches would you expect on, let's say, when it was doing its full service, London, Scotland services?
how many coaches would you have on it? What would it pull? I know if you go, you see it at like galas and events and everything, it's normally got like 3, 4 on it, hasn't it? But back in its day, at its peak, and they were all the pretty much they were the Great Western ones, weren't they? Or the maroon ones, the Mark ones. Right, we've got Intercity and Virgin. Rob says 12, 13, 14 maybe. So it was a big service. Plus 12. Well, I've got this at 40%. 4 coaches on it. Seems to be doing okay. I don't think I'd want to put 14 coaches on this. It just wouldn't look right, would it? Look like a big long snake. I think 4's probably enough, isn't it, for an Engage? How does it feel again, having hair on your head? I've got used to it now, because I've been growing this for a couple of months. And the beard. For the play, obviously. Kind of like got used to it as well, having a few strands of hair on top of my head. You know, at first when I was growing the beard, it was itchy as hell. It was horrible. Didn't like it, but I've got used to it now. So it's here to stay. See Jason sharing links. He's shared Nafwich Model Railway. That's for as well. Yeah, feel free, share away. I know I've said it in the past. I should really find a way of making people moderators, or more people moderators. But I can't seem to find out how you do it while you're live. I mean, when I'm not live, I forget about it. But yeah, if you are a spanner, share away. I've got no issues with that whatsoever. Teamwork. Should we go for another one? I know I did say 4 was probably enough. Should we go for another one? I think it probably needs a little bit of extra juice now as well. Yeah, I did say 4's probably enough, but let's go for 5. Let's give it a virgin buffet. Right, we're at 45. Smallwood Junction, just been shared by Mr. JC. Oh, 1 lap with 5. Did I speak too soon? I heard a noise. No, we still got 5. All right, and the last one. Is this going to be the gremlin, or are we going to be all right? I still think 4's probably enough. This is just for educational purposes only.
There will be a station, Jason. The station is going to be where the camera is right now. So currently, just underneath the camera, I've got 3 lines there. There's going to be a 4th. It's not going to be a powered line. Well, obviously it will be powered. It's not going to be connected powered. It's literally where the 2 curves come up. I'm going to have curved points so that if I want to run something down, you just change the points, change them back. So it's not going to be a wide line. That's what I meant to say. So there will be 4 lines in the station. There'll be 2 lines going through the middle. Whoa, we have an issue. There'll be 2 lines going through the middle, like at Crewe. And then there'll be 2 outside lines, which will be platformed. What's going to do Acton Bridge? But that's gone out the window now. So there's no theme. It's not based on anywhere. I'm calling this Trevland. That's where it's based. It's a land full of mystery and cluelessness. And the 6th coach does not like that last point. So, yeah, that was the gremlin. Flymo, hello to you. How are you, Adam? Thanks for coming. Keep it steady in your area. Wind is picking up. Yeah, it's not too good here, but I believe you guys have pretty much always got it worse than what we have. Further north you go. There has been a few moments when I've heard the shed roof having a bit of a scrap. But it survived. Seems to be all right with 5. I'm going for 4. I'm sticking to my guns. Stamford Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling. Behave yourself, Mick. Any Chelsea fans? Whoa. That roof had a wobble then. You're not showing us on air, Trev? No, I'm not. I need a, what do you call it? Extension. USB extension. When I had the laptop over here, when nothing was there, I could plug it in. So yeah, when I get USB extension, I can plug it in. Go ahead, wheel spin then. Give it another 5%. Yeah, I did. Had a little bit of wheel spin there. It was supposed to be a test for us. Probably the biggest test we've had so far, isn't it, to be fair? I mean, obviously, we had a few training games. You know, that one at Old Trafford was a nice little kickabout, wasn't it? Then again, Nottingham Forest. What was that all about? Hard to believe, isn't it? I have several 3-metre cords who will have a spare. Oh, nice one. Cheers, Jace. Mara Curran, hello to you. How are you? Thank you for coming. I have 3 rugby union clubs: Cardiff, Caddy, and another place. All won yesterday. Newcastle Falcons. are my others. Forest. Yeah, definitely an oddball game, that. We have Sale Sharks. So for those of you that are not into that kind of rugby, you've got Rugby League, although it wasn't our year again. You've got Warrington. Yeah, well, forget about rugby. I don't want to talk about rugby. It's a rubbish game. Trevor, do you need a Scottish translator? Yeah, Scottish places are definitely not easy to pronounce. RGJ Trains, good evening to you. Thanks for coming. How are you? Need some oil from a chair. Cheers. Night off. Been a while, Crocodile. RGJ Trains, glad we're home. That was a very windy and interesting day on the ambulance. Yeah, I bet that was. I bet it was. But it's been horrible. Especially around your neck of the woods as well. Yeah, that can't be nice out. Oh, Nick. I'm on my way. I'll get my coat, Nick. I'm on my way. Get them lined up. No problem. Thanks for being here, Nick. Enjoy. Adam says he's seen a few pictures that are posted, looking good. Yeah, thank you, mate. Definitely not my usual attire. Let's say that. Yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a good week, mate. Gutted it's over. Met so many talented people. It's been unreal. Unreal. Shortbread Express back in a minute. Ice cream man's here. Or you're raiding your freezer. Let's get another kettle out. Let's go for. I still can't remember the name of this. You think I wouldn't know? It's not Britannia, because Britannia's 70,000. However, it's in that class. 736. What was that? It's got its name on it. I just can't see it. Is it Bachida? Something like that? Begins with a B. I just always forget it.
Oh, there we go. Let's just give it a quick forward and back. Just to blow the cobwebs away. Is that your chair or is that your bones? My bones do sound like that, to be fair. So I'm not actually sore. I'm not actually sure. Valleys, good evening to you. 736 was, yeah, that's what it says on the train. Whatever that is. I can't pronounce it. Bodcia, is it? Trevor, you still look 21. Well, I am 21. That's why I look it. But thank you, Andrew. Oh, is it through the point? Slow it down at this point. Speed it up again. Whoa, not that much. All right, she's just a little bit jumpy at the moment because, again, this one's been sat there for a little bit. So when she gets warmed up, this one is strong. It takes a while to get a little bit of heat in the motor. Starting to free up a bit. America and bad here all day. We've had no internet from 10 last night until 11 this morning. Power's been flickering all day. Oh God, horrible. Hopefully it'll pass soon. Jason with the shares again. Thanks for that, Jason. We've got Valleys in there. What's that on? That's on 70. I think it'll come down a little bit now. 1250. Oh, Jason, here's one for you. I've got this little shunter. It's Little Freddy's. It's got power. It's making a noise. So the motor's obviously picking up and turning, but it ain't going nowhere. So that would say drive shaft, would it not? Or something like that. So I need to get that fixed for Little Freddy at some point. He's got 2 Freightliner hoppers. He's got this one that I fixed for him because when he was given it, he had no wheels on him. So this one's sorted, coupling on it, wheels in place. I just need to get a set of wheels and a coupling for the other one, and then he can have them back.
Probably the worm gear is jammed. Is that something that can be fixed, or is it just easier to just get it replaced, get the whole lot replaced? It's an easy fix if not warm. All right, cool. Might be worth having a look at that then. He's probably in bed now, Freddie. School in the morning. All right, see if we can get that sorted for him and we'll let him know. Crank it up, crank it up. Not a cult for legal tax purposes. No idea what you're on about there, Mr. Shortbread Express. I do apologise. Sorry, wrong channel. There we go. That's why I've got no idea. Fair enough. Mr. Shortbread Express is multi-challenging, multitasking, should I say. Wrong channel. Monday Club on a Sunday. Fair enough. That was one of my lines from the play. On a Sunday. But like I say, I'm not doing too. I shouldn't have even done that. I won't do any lines. Right, let's notch it down. We are now on notch 40. I bet Amy would like that, wouldn't she? 40 notches. Remember on that live stream when they were on about the gears, or the notches as it's called, how they don't really approve of the drivers using notch 8, but to get through that long straight coming into Acton Bridge, they have to use notch 8. So I am currently at notch 40. Never mind notch 8. Bird Rosenthal, bravo. Yes, thank you. I didn't say that. I didn't. Scott Jack, good evening, mate. Thank you for coming. How are you? How thick is the board? Will you be able to put things in from underneath? I will. And I have, Alan, my power. I've drilled the power leads. They're drilled through the baseboards. All right, we're going to need to go up a notch. So, well, up a couple. We'll go to notch 45. Rewind, start again. That was easy for me to say. The temperature has dropped a touch in here as well. I'm going to get a thermometer, temperature gauge here, because I've noticed that when it gets to a certain temperature in here, my trains start to struggle. But as soon as it goes over that, just when you're just starting to feel like you need to put a jumper on, Then again, everyone's different, aren't they? That really doesn't describe it at all. When I feel like I need to put a jumper on, that's when the trains start to struggle. If I was to put my heating on now, which I can't because obviously I've got things wired up, my gimbally thing, the phone. Oh, my phone. Oh, it was. Oh, it's come out. Oh, no. There we go. My phone. What was I saying? Yeah, as soon as I put the heating on, that's it, dude. And it just goes over that little nippiness that I feel. Then we struggle. So we'll go to notch 50. Go to notch 55. Bing bong, Mr. Alan Wynn. This is for the bits you need for the build. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. I will spent that already. Gone. Done. Thank you. Get that sorted out. Brilliant. Yeah, thank you, Alan. Appreciate that, mate. It's good to know you're feeling a lot better as well. Yeah, you've not had a good time, I know. Right, it's Deltic o'clock. Let me get these coaches off because the Deltic is light loco. It's my favourite, and I only want it as a light loco. I don't want it pulling. The only time I've ever seen a Deltic is in light loco mode. Once. And as it came out through Hertford, you could see the cloud that it was producing. It was kettle material. So, and it was, like I say, it was just the engine on its own. That was it. And that's how I'm having it on mine. This, as well, is the only thing here that's brand new. Everything I own, apart from the track, obviously, sorry, is pre-loved. Oh no, that's not true, Trevor. You're lying. That is not true. Drax. Okay. Deltic and Drax are the only things. Everything else is for pre-loved. Prices are just so expensive. And it's understandable in one way, because there's so much that goes into it and what have you. But in another way, it's just sort of pricing a lot of people out, isn't it? But, you know, is what it is. It's the same with everything though, isn't it, to be fair? Right, Deltic. It's not a good sign. No, no.
It's gone camera shy. Right. I've not even got lights. Oh. Do you know what? I've not even got lights on my controller. Loose wire. Ah, helps if the power leads in. Yeah, red leads come out. Yeah, that needs to be connected to the controller. Then things will work. Times like this that you think that the ground would swallow you up and eat you in one piece very, very quickly. Because now, I haven't moved though, I don't understand. Right, well that's that, because I need wire strippers now. Say, I don't even know how that happened. Oh well, never mind. It is what it is. No trains now. I've killed it. I need to go and get Callum's wire strippers. Yes, I need a stripper. Anybody got a stripper? Stripper for Trev. Use your teeth. If only we weren't all as intellectual as Alan. Or were, should I say. Before I do it, though, I'm going to unplug the power. Oh, no, because it's not plugged in, is it? Duh. That's where the power is. That's a good idea. Let's try teeth. Has anyone got any teeth? Teeth! I need a stripper with some teeth. Oh, Alan! Job done. Give it a twist. Well done, Al. Thank you. Right, now I need a screwdriver. I have one of them. Let's disconnect the power before I put it in. Yes, that is a wise idea. May not have had many of them this evening, but that was one of them. Right. Put it in the hole. And she goes. Right. They're in. That's in. But the Deltic still doesn't want to go. Intercity. Don't tell me the Deltic's sheesh kebabbed. I've not even done anything with it. I've not even had it out. I don't understand that. It's been in its box under protection. It's not even got lights. I don't get it. This is why you should never buy brand new. Note to self for the future. All right, that's really thrown me because I've not had it out of the box. Is it DCC? No. Totally. Oh, is it DCC ready? Would that make a difference for analog? If it was DCC ready, it wouldn't. That shouldn't matter, should it not? Or maybe it does, since you're asking. Don't know, Jason. Is the answer to that, mate? A lot of the things you buy now, or a lot of the things I've seen online, they've said DCC ready. I've bought them, and no issue. Is DCC ready? Check. Check. It has a blinking plate fitted. Blanking plate. It has run though. That's the thing. Weird. So I am gonna leave it there. Jason, we have to sort something out. Get you up here. A few things I need to do with you. Or I need you to do for me. Should I say? I'm going to have a look about Alsager. Weekend of the 9th, I think you said it was. So I'll have a look at Alsager, see if I can make that. And then I will be out this week. Blindside, Axon Bridge, we'll get back on it. Dark nights are here, so we'll under the lights again. Hopefully Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday look good, don't they? So yeah, hopefully Tuesday night. And obviously we'll have no Royal Mail. And it happens to have a decoder on it. It may not actually run on the DC layout. Yeah, it's just weird that it actually has run though. But I've not had it out for a while, but it has run. So I don't know what's changed there. Anyway, we can sort something out. We'll have a look at it, can't we?
Right, I'm going to love you all and leave you all. Alan, thank you so much for your support. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Really do appreciate you all stopping by. And I am going to wish you all a very happy Sunday evening, if you can call it that. It's a horrible night of the week for me. Well, for anybody, isn't it, to be fair? But yes. Hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. See you all very, very soon. Toodle pip.